Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld episode 459. And I forgot to update the calendar because I didn't put the times that I was streaming yesterday. Oops, that's okay. So here we are, we're going to collect some obsidian. I just need to make sure I can successfully crawl out of here. Yeah, this is just a big old lava pit. Oh wait, if I turn this top part into obsidian, I don't know if I'll have a fast way of getting back down there. I'll figure it out. I can just do the one layer and then call it. Alright, while we are here though, we're just gonna take, oh, hold up, I see some red dust. Is fortune right? Yep. Alright, let me hop down some torches and whatnot real fast. I just want to know how high up this goes. Looks like it's not too far. Oh, there's some water up here anyway. Alright, well, I'm calling it. So, we're gonna head back down as we grab all this iron. Because there's a lot of iron here. Howdy, Ian. Oh, look, you finally have number 1 on here. Hooray, hooray. I'll try to keep the schedule updated. I forgot to keep it updated yesterday. I just marked on there all day. I didn't put the time because I didn't know what time until right about 45 minutes beforehand. Howdy, howdy to you as well. I wonder if this is the highest spawning level for iron. We're at 46 right now. Yeah, there's a lot of iron here. I'll probably have to go back and look up those old ore distribution charts. Updated it multiple times. I feel like you've told me before what Ultrabox is. That was kind of a waste. You told me before what Ultrabox is and nothing's come to mind. Today goes average. It's an average Wednesday. I have plans to keep working on my beta 1.8 world. Because there's a show I started a couple of years ago I totally forgot about. I forgot I was in the middle of it. And then yesterday I realized I never finished it. It's a mod of Beatbox. If you told me what Beatbox is, I've probably forgotten. Was it a online music creation tool? Oop. It's never too late to learn a new language, or to improve upon the languages you know, coming from someone who does not feel like spending the time. I learned coding languages. I wish my high school offered some sort of scripting or coding language available as a second language. I doubt I'll ever be in charge of education, but I would totally offer that. Boop. Alright, I'm at 20 obsidian. I don't know how much I really need. I could always grab extra before I leave. Alright, there you go. 24 should be good enough. Boop. I should probably come up with a better way of traversing this area. I just don't know what to do yet. As long as I know where to go, and it's not that far of a travel distance. What I'd probably end up doing is just carving out the big area. But that's for future me. I feel like I'm not sure what a music tracker is unless it's something similar to what Google released back in 2016 17, I think, for some musician's birthday they were celebrating, and so the Google Doodle they had on that day was a large list. It was, can't remember how many notes it covered and how many notes could be played. Oh well, I know it's still, well, it was still around as of a few years ago. They never added a way to export the music though, unlike the Google Doodle they made for, I think it was Bach. It was a little different in that you would plop down a few notes and then it would create a little melody, classical melody loop from that. That one did have an audio exporter. I'm not talking about Chrome Music Lab. I'm talking about Google Doodles back when I still watched Google or still interacted with Google Doodles. There's an old video on my channel you'd have to go and find where I showcased it. One of these days I need to go back and recreate the music I did then, now that I have much better audio recording capabilities. And I have all this iron I could probably start cooking up. In atoms. Mildly comedic. You just now noticed XP started working? That was the first thing I told you when you joined on here, because the first message you said showed the one. Or I needed more cobbled grimstone. That's what I was supposed to do. Maybe I should leave the other stone types in here. No, maybe I need another chest for the stone types. If this is stone and cobblestone, maybe I should do granite, diorite, and andesite in here. It's not a lot of andesite. There we go. This will keep things organized. That was not much of an improvement. What else can I put in there? How about tough? How much tough do I have? Tough can go in here as well. It's kind of like stone. Maybe I should put the grimstone as well. As long as I don't keep making the variations of it. And there we go. This is now much better. So let's pull. Oh, I didn't realize I had more stone in there. So let's pull all of this out real fast. This way we can properly organize. Well, at least we're going to do a little better with organization. Alright, close enough. Because I need all the bricks. I need the cobbled grimstone. But we'll leave that in here for now. Except maybe this stack. And that way obsidian can go. And the stone bricks. Although I do need some of these. Decisions. So I have the obsidian, which means I bet I can put the water bucket away. Is there anything else I need down there? Perhaps not. We'll just head down and see how much of the grimstone bricks we can place down. Zoop. We're gonna take the fast way because I don't have the soul sand and magma block yet to make it go by even faster. Howdy, howdy, welcome back. Regular Wednesday, it feels. Almost said Thursday, but it's Wednesday. Today is not trash day. That's how I know what day of the week it is. Sometimes. That'll be fine, right? Yeah, I think I'll just seal up that door. Hello. Wasn't expecting you. Maybe I should put down more torches in here. Just how dark is it? I don't know where he came from, but that's going to minimize surprises in the future. I'm not using any mods on here. I just have a resource pack. Oop. I need to climb out of here before I seal myself in. There we go. Am I done? Did I do it all the way? I didn't realize I was finished. I think I completed all 4 sides now, all the way to the top. That was a lot of bricks I had to make. I didn't know I collected so many. But now, hooray, it's over. I just need to go all the way around and make sure that everything's filled in properly. You know what, while I'm here, I should try to find... Howdy Koski, welcome back. What tunnel was it? I think it was this one maybe? I want to find that dungeon before I forget about it. I don't remember which tunnel it was in though. I don't think it was this one. Oh, it was this one. Hooray. Alright, so let's grab all these goods, and I was right, there was not a bucket in here. So now, we're going to pick all this up, even though I don't need to anymore. Old habits die hard. Oop, peekaboo, I see you. We're gonna dupe. Cover that up real fast. I guess I'll just leave that one there. Alrighty, before we head out, let's take a quick look down here. Anything useful? Probably not, but we're gonna search around anyway. I'm kind of hoping to find some red dust. I don't think I will though. I'll take your underpearls though. Thank you for your business. I think this now puts me at 3 name tags. I don't remember how many name tags I have at home. I know I use 2 of them. I don't even know what to use them on, if I've already named that. I never acquired a dedicated horse on here. I wonder, because it occurred to me, I had a horse on Piecraft Syndicate Season 1, and that horse was great. It got me all over the place. And so now I'm kind of wondering, maybe instead of running around so much, I should have a horse. One thing though, is that if I keep plopping in and out of nether portals, it would be difficult keeping it at the place where I keep coming out of. Alright, so let's all put this away. We'll keep the, here I put the golden apple, I don't need that, but we're taking the name tag home, that's for sure. I'll most likely check out the image you sent later. Oh, it's nice having everything be organized. It's a link to B-Box itself. Oh, I thought you were going to take a screenshot. Send that. Oop, hold on. Let me hold on to the pickaxe. Get all the XP going there. Doo-ba-doop. Alright, now we're all good, I believe. So I was supposed to work on the pathway, because I finished the roof, right? Did I ever finish this? So the roof's all done. Nothing's up here has oxidized yet. I wonder how long that'll take. But that means I could clean all this out. Sun's going down before we get to work. We'll catch some Z's and reset the weather timer. You know what? Maybe I will just keep stone bricks in here. Oh yeah, that's what I was supposed to do next. Work on a nether portal. So let me grab half of this real fast. With how far away I am from everything else, I feel like it would be a wise decision to just build the nether portal. Nom nom nom. Because otherwise I'd have to travel. I'm trying to think, because I'd have to go over to where the Sky Islands are, and then end up continuing forward until I make it to. Is this a lighting bug? I don't know. But I'll have to keep going past the Sky Islands all the way to the 1.1 outpost. Or, I guess since I'd be closer, over to the Beta 1.9 area. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Howdy, howdy, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed the time. Hopefully you enjoyed the time while you were out there. Alright, so I'm thinking, how about we put the portal down here? Oh, you know what? I realized if I'm going into the nether, I really only need one of these. Since I only have to build the portal on the one side. So let's head down here first. Probably not going to put it there. Here, maybe we'll go one step lower. Do I want to put the nether portal like right there though? I feel like if I want fast access to and from the outpost, that would not seem optimal. Unless, what if... Oh, is that not connected? Hold on, let me go back to the other side. I'm trying to decide where exactly I want to put this. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Because I know there's an area here. Nope, it's not this cave. I thought there was another cave. This is it. So this one goes... Oh, it just connects straight across here. I could just bury it on the inside then, not have it be visible. Otherwise, I could try to put it right here. So this, I could do a big old 6x6x6 portal. So then that would mean if I set it right here. This way I could figure out how exactly I want to do the top part. Boop. Slide that over. I don't make giant portals often enough, and part of that is there's not a lot of 1.7 plus that I've been playing lately. So now what I could do is just slide that over. And then I've got the magic button. Boop. Ta-da! So I'll make this area look nicer, but first thing, I just wanted to get the portal itself in place. And that's why I carry a flint and steel with me. So let's grab some cobblestone as we prepare to set up an outpost on the inside. Because once I go through, I need to make sure that the portal is in a safe area. So we're gonna hope and hope that I'm not too close to any other location. In fact, maybe I should verify this real fast. Here, we're just gonna chill right here for a second because I think I should find out where exactly the next portal is here in the overworld. Because there's one, but the question is, I don't know how close it is. We're at like 51,000. Oops. Alright, so if I'm way over here, this one that's like 3,000 blocks away. And then that one's like another 3,500 blocks away. Okay, so I do know where I am. Because if right at 50,000, the next nearest portal is at 52,700. We're gonna hope this is fine. I don't know, there's always a possibility. But we're gonna go through real fast and hope we don't pop out at any pre-existing portal. This is Soul Sand Valley, this is brand new. Let's put this out real fast. I know this is brand new because it's impossible. Man, Soul Speed is great. It was totally worth spending several hours collecting 139 levels. Hey, there's even a fortress down there. Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's just look around real quick here. See what all we've got. If you're using it for samples in your songs, what do you use to compose the music? As in, bring it all together. There's a lot of skelly bums around here. Kind of makes sense if we see the giant skelly bums. I don't really need the bone blocks, so we'll just let them stick around. I'm not confused unless you're saying that you use it for both. I realize there are some basalt there. Howdy, Paul. Welcome back. If I heard what the Amen break is, I probably would sound familiar. But that doesn't ring any bells within my brain. Alright, so I'm thinking, how exactly do I want to do this? I'm kind of feeling a giant box. I probably should have tested first to see if I pop back out in the same portal I want to. But we're just going to hope. Because if this is generating brand new terrain here, we're going to hope that it'll be fine. Because I'm kind of thinking of just doing all of this here. But you know what? I should look around, see if there are any magma blocks. Because if I'm not going to find any magma slimes, then I should collect that. And while we're here, also going to collect the corners real fast. Probably don't need to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. I don't know what I'm going to put in here. I could put chests, use it for storage. Where was it? Oh, I remember. It was modded super flat survival. On modded super flat survival, I remember. Oh, I'm not here. Oh, bye. You're not here either. I remember on Modded Super Flat Survival, I had my nether shed, and I put a bunch of stuff in there, particularly when I was working on the railroad. The nether railroad. That was a struggle. Working on the train in the nether. It was totally fun to use, but it was a lot of effort trying to bring it all together. Oh, that's all the cobblestone I had. Oops. Let's go see what other building blocks I have. Hooray! So this portal is now separate than any other, or I should say this portal is separate compared to any others. I don't remember the whole minecart going through portal system. I don't remember the history of that. Oh, I got a bunch of this. This is going to enable me to keep using cobblestone. I guess if I wanted, I could use some stone. Only thing with stone is it's not blast resistant to ghasts. Cobblestone is. We'll take our chances this time. So what I'm kind of thinking is, so if I have one layer of cobblestone, I'm kind of thinking 2 layers of stone. And then that'll leave another layer of cobblestone for the roof. I'm going to make the roof flush with the obsidian here. We're also going to get a refund on this. That's right, I have pick block, because I was playing beta 1.8 earlier, of which I have the not fun pick block. I haven't figured out where I'm going to put the door, but I'll probably put 2. One on that side and one on this side. But for now, let me just build my giant cobblestone box. It's a really quiet area, though. I wonder if ghasts spawn less in this biome. I don't know if gas spawning is affected by the nether biomes. It's a little late now, but if I really wanted, I could have added the portal on this side and make it 6x6 to be equivalent to what I have in the overworld. I'm not going to connect the box to the nether ceiling. That's a lot of space I don't need to deal with. What I am going to do, though, we're going to put down some torches. There we go. I guess. Alright, so I wanted the soul sand, so I got what I needed. But now we're gonna venture off this way. No, if I have all these building materials, that's gonna steal inventory space. Let's head home real fast. Maybe now that I have soul speed, I should make soul sand pathways. Who needs speed when you have soul speed? Because I remember I was talking about the beacon right before we left the area. Alright, I think now we're set. We're gonna head off to the nether area. Try to find magma blocks as well as pick up whatever we find in the nether fortress. And away we go. I should probably bring doors in here, but maybe another time. So the fortress, I think, was this way. You know what? We're going to be smart about this. I have a plan. Hold on. Before we go adventuring, let me grab ender pearls. I guess while I'm here, I'll make more doors. I don't know how many of these pearls I'll use, but I'll hold on to them. I guess I could also take back this. Nah, I don't feel like taking with me the 13 disc. Howdy to you as well. Welcome back. Alright, away we go. Maybe once I'm done in the Nether, I'll make the portal in the overworld look nicer. There we go. Now I feel safe. Safe in my giant stone box. Alright, we'll go this way as we look around. I wonder if because skellybums spawn more frequently in this biome, if that means wither skellybums more frequently spawn at these fortresses. That'd be nice, because that means this is the best fortress I have if I want to try to find skulls. We're gonna wait around a little bit. You know what? I probably should have brought building blocks. Wait, you think I can make the jump? Yeah. I'm starting to appreciate soul speed. Oh, no way. I got one skull. Wither skellybum skull. Maybe I only got lucky with the generation, and because these are brand new chunks loaded up today, that's why there are more of these wither skellybums. They're just here upon world generation. But I don't know. I'm also going to need to make sure to keep an eye on my health, because I can still take damage from effects. I see a chest in here. Hello. Do I still have torches? I only have 32. Probably should have made more. Oh, I think we're going to heal up real fast. Let me just put these down. Oops. Stay back, please. Error after error. If it's not one thing, it's another. Coming from someone who understands issues from coding. I'll take that. Don't know what I'll use it all for, but I'll take it anyway. Ah, much better. My health is full again. Maybe I'll start a netherwart farm in the overworld. I still have to do the regular farm, but I wanted to come here to the nether first because I wanted that soul sand. The soul sand and magma blocks for the tunnels. I should say the tubes. I don't know, the vertical transportation is another flint and steel. That's going home with me. Put it with the others. All these saddles I'm not gonna need. One thing that just occurred to me with bundles, I think. I don't remember if this is how they are in the final product, but you know how there are these unstackable items like records, saddles, swords, and stuff? I wonder if a bundle is capable of having all of those. I don't remember if they said it that way or if it counts as the bundle can only hold one of those items that don't stack. I don't remember what the final implementation of bundles is. And why does that look like a chunk border? It's not a chunk board, it just generated that way. Alright, well, first, let's combine the swords. Oh, now we're at 2 skulls? Was I just having terrible luck before, or does looting now work better? Maybe they adjusted the drops. Long time ago, way back when the Wither was new, I was having a terrible time trying to pick up the skulls, because I still have a bunch of beacons I need to make. And I wonder if I've already been everywhere. There's no way I've explored all of the inside areas, right? I don't know how large this fortress is. Zoop. I know the chests only spawn in the inside areas. Oh, well, you still have plenty of time. We're only 36 minutes into today. If you ever do make a return before today ends. Maybe I should be looking out for magma blocks. I only need one of them, but I'd rather have a surplus. Hello. I didn't know you were next to me. That's what happens when you can't hear. Oh, I was kind of hoping I would hit him, but boo, knockback. Knockback on blazes can be difficult to work with. Oops, we're good, we're good. I wonder if one of the skelly bums hit the pigment and the pigment attacked it. There's an enderman. I know I'm in a good area because magma blocks generate close to sea level, close to lava sea level. And I found what I needed. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Alright, I guess I got everything I needed. You know, maybe what I'll do while I'm here is I'll pick up quartz and use the XP to repair my pickaxe. Oh wait, am I holding? Oops, I'm doing this wrong. I forgot that was my... Wait, hold on. There we go. Now I have my pickaxe correctly sorted out. And yes, I see you, piglin. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, let's heal up real fast. All the way. I guess the pickaxe is done. Let's swap to the axe. This will be fast though. And then shovel. Hello. I see you. No, get back here. Aha! Smackdown. WWE. I feel like I'd rather mine quartz than gold. I don't really need the gold, but the quartz could be useful if I take it home with me. I don't have much quartz at home. Are we good? We could probably head back. Inventory is almost full. And while we're here, let me just grab some of your ender pearls, please. Oh, come on, buddy. Why'd you do this? Aha! Thank you for your service. Alright, let's go back. So we need to be up there. And that's where these come in. Hiya! Oopsies. Boop. Don't mind me, just trying to come on through. Alright, huzzah! Oopsies. I was trying to go closer to over here, but that didn't happen. I'd appreciate it if you left me alone. You know what I can do if I wanted? If I can find one more skull, like quickly, I just might set up a little wither area over here. Did both of y'all just fall? That's not very effective. Alright, where'd they go? I wonder if the blazes now have been completely neutralized. I feel like they are for the reason of... I still only have 2. Oh, there he is. Hello. Wonder if they are because if they only do fire damage, that's not able to do any damage to me. Here, we'll put that there since it doesn't stack. Come on, Mr. Skellybum. Try not to use Sweeping Edge on the pigmen. That's why I wanted him over here. Alright, let's heal up though real fast. Alright, all good. Away we go. Boop. Should land. Aha, right next door. I'd say that was a successful adventure. Alrighty, got what I wanted. Soul Sand Magma Blocks. Even got what I needed. Well, there's Skellybum Skulls. So we're going to toss these in here with the other stuff I need to take home with me. I guess that's how I sort it out. Maybe I'll do something like this. I don't know. Decisions. Oops. Oh, wait, hold on. That gold doesn't belong in there either. And now I have 5 chests. Oh, this is great. I'll take all of them because I for sure need them. Alright, so we're going to grab one of these magma blocks and one of the soul sands. And then I'll need water. And then it occurred to me, I don't have ice for this. I'm pretty sure there's not any ice biomes that are nearby. The reason for I need ice is I would have to flood the tunnels with source water. Flood the tubes, because otherwise I don't have a way of working on I don't have a way to make the bubble columns. 500 and then 50,500-ish. Yeah, there's just a bunch of hot biomes around here. We got the savanna, the desert, there's a big ol' ocean, and then on the other side of the ocean is the Disco Mountains. I guess if I had a way... If I had a way in the overworld... Alright, I don't think those are... I don't know what biome that is. I'm not seeing ice spikes. If I wanted ice spikes... Yeah, all that's around me are a bunch of hot biomes. That's not going to get me to where I need to be. Unless, if I do indeed backtrack a little bit. There's a possibility, though, of having chunk generation issues right next to current terrain. Alright, well, I could just attempt it. So we are looking at 2048 and then 48920. Let's whip out Notepad real fast. I'll just say 48,900. Alright, we're packing up and moving out. I'll leave these here for now. Set them aside, maximize inventory space. I'm not doing good on food. Maybe I should work on that farm. But before I work on the farm, I want a fast way up and down the tunnels. So let me, real quick over here, we're just gonna make little source water. Maybe right over here. I don't plan on having pathway this way. So zoop, oopsies. I totally missed that jump. Maybe I should make a diving board later. I already need to make the portal itself look nicer. But we will have some traveling to do. Won't be too bad though. About 2,000 blocks squared. And boop, was it that corner? Yep. Alright, cool. I just wanted to make sure I had infinite water nearby. So now, since we're moving out, I will be taking my sleeping bag with me, as we have some traveling to do. Alright, hopefully nothing goes wrong. In fact, here, let me make sure the world fully saves real fast. Y'all are about to see that I have to press, whenever I load this world, I have to say I know what I'm doing twice, essentially. Oh, I guess it didn't show up that time. It only showed up once. Hey, speaking of horses. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a second. I have a plan. I didn't remember those horses being there. Well, either way, here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab one of these saddles. I can't remember if there's a way to make horses like you faster. We're just going to do this the regular way. I need to find a fast horse, because if the horse is slow, I'd rather just walk. I guess I can move that up as well. Horse health is pretty good. Plus 2 hearts. We're going to try both of these, and we're going to hope that one of them is fast. This will also save me a lot of hunger, because I won't be running and jumping. Even if I don't take the horse back home with me, I'll probably keep it around here. This means I should make a little horse stable. Aha! Alright, how fast are you? This is pretty good. I don't have a way to measure horse speed. So what we are going to do... What we are going to do is do this in the way I know that is optimal to begin with. Alright, Beep, beep. Alright, you can just wait right here. And then it won't be able to climb out. Hold on, let me grab the saddle. I'm probably gonna forget which of these two horses I claimed first. But that's alright. Kind of funny that after the first time in a long while, thought about trying to get a horse. Your health is not that good. I guess this is how I'll tell the two horses apart. They have very different health. Because this one's missing a heart. I thought I just saw a line somewhere. Maybe that's a visual thing. Unless it's just one of my pillars off in the distance. Alright, how fast are you? Oops. You are not that fast. Alright, well, at least now that I have two horses, we can still do horse breeding and stuff. I probably should have checked jumping. How much can you jump? Your jumping's alright. Boop. Thank you for walking on in. I think the horses are identical in visuals. Alright, how good are you at jumping? Well, you are great at jumping. Man, I found a really good horse. Good health, good speed, good jump. Alright, time to suit up. So don't wander too far. So we'll toss that, because now I just picked up some horse armor. Alrighty, away we go. The texture works right. I think there are horse texture issues because they changed the model. I think that's not an issue currently. Alright, off we go. We probably should be trying to steer more left than back. Oops. I should probably try to be steering away from ravines. This was a oopsies on my part. That's okay. Famous last words. I'm pretty sure I have a way to get there. You know, I didn't even check the map. I don't know if there's solid land connecting all of this. Because if there's not solid land, we already have an issue. I've not found any slimes over here to make a lead. Sun's already going down anyway, so yeah, let me just look up real fast as we watch sun nice and set. I wonder if I should just keep this open, but if I keep it open, then I'll need constant updates. So let me just verify that there is in fact land that's connected all the way over to where I need to be. Oh, there is. So yeah, if I just keep going, it'll be fine. Alright, coolio, I know what I'm doing. So yeah, I know exactly where I need to be. We need to go this way. I'll probably do it in third person as that's easier to see. We're not going to get very far before we have to sleep though. We're also going to try to navigate the Shattered Savanna. Shattered Savanna Plateau, as it says here. So now the language file is properly being read. That or the names just changed, because for the 1.16 version of the resource pack, I was just using the 1.17 language file. Oops. Alright, the Zella moon is about to rise, so we're just going to go a little bit farther. And then this is where we set up our sleeping bag and call it a night. Please don't wander too far, horse. Don't currently have a name for it. It's very easy to have horses with no names. We also saw some turtles. Might there happen to be any eggs? I don't even know if they can actually have eggs or if you have to breed them. I'm pretty sure this is my first time finding turtles, though. Maybe if I remember, there'll be turtles here. I should call this place Turtle Beach. Alright, I have a plan. Zoop! Almost made it. Didn't they change this in one of the 1.21 versions where you can finally stay on a horse as it goes through water? Why do I feel like they changed that? I don't know, maybe not. Alright, where are we? We're getting there. It's not too much farther ahead. At least I don't think. As long as I did the math right. What I'm looking for is a frozen river. Hey, a ship. I do get the reference. I made the reference with a horse with no name to begin with. The song by America. Which I must admit is not a very creative name. I have that album on vinyl somewhere. It's probably sitting next to me in my stack of vinyls. There's indeed also a band called Europe, known for The Final Countdown. Not a very creative name either. Yeah. Oops. Don't fall, don't fall. It's gonna fall. Well, that's not cool. Come on, buddy. There you go. There's a song called Africa, but the band is called Toto. With the amount of countries there are, I feel like not every country has a band named after it. Whoop. I see mountains, although I don't know if those are the mountains I'm looking for. Aha! Cold biomes. So I think this is where we need to be. So we're kind of just looking for a river. You know what, here, before we keep going, I could pick this up without hitting the horse, right? I think they did that. If you're on a horse, you are incapable of having collision with your hand with it. That way you don't accidentally hit your horse. Don't know if that's applied to Sweeping Edge, though, if you hit a mob and Sweeping Edge attacks the horse. Or I should say if Sweeping Edge deals damage to the horse. Well, either way, we're looking for a frozen river because we need the ice. I don't know how much ice we need. So I guess this was rather easy to find. I can close this. Don't need the coordinates open anymore. Alright, let's grab Silk Touch. And now we're going to do some thinking. So I need 2 pillars. So essentially, whatever I have, we're going to multiply that by 2. And we're going from the bottom of the world, which is around negative 64, all the way up to the top of the plateau where I live. Top of the plateau I live is How far above sea level? I don't think it's super tall. Maybe 85 or 90, so that's 30. 30 plus 64. Oh, wait, no. 64 plus 90. So about 150 times 2, about 300. This is an English rock band named Asia. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to pick up around 300 ice. That'll be the plan. So that'll be 4 stacks plus 1. So maybe 5 stacks. You know what? Here's what I'll probably do. Beep, beep. So I'm going to leave my horse in an area where I'm not going to forget. So we're going to make another horse hole, as I've been doing for years. I used to make them 2 by 2. I'm now nicer to the horses and I give them a 3 by 3 area instead. Alright, buddy, just hop on in. Thank you. And there we go. So I need about 5 stacks of ice. And we're just going to say, I'm not that interested in this frozen river. So if something bad happens to it, oh well. I guess a simple way to keep it going, though, is to break some of the ice normally. That way it fills it all in with source blocks. We'll see how long I stick to that, though. There are multiple songs and albums named Australia, but no bands. Interesting. That was an axe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This way, once I fill up on the 5th block. You know what I could do? I could do something like this. So that will allow me all of this ice here to be picked up, and it will fill back in. But one thing I realize is if this is all source blocks, it's going to start filling in again. Or here, I guess if I do it like that. That's if I need that and that. The ice is certainly very clear once you go under it. Was that a salmon that just died on land? That's unfortunate. Should have put it out of its misery and go for picking up the items, using looting on it. Alright, how are we doing? I feel like we're going very slow, but it was much easier to pick up the packed ice. Oh wait, no, I didn't even need to pick up the packed ice to begin with when working on the last bubble columns, because I was using those. I should say the regular ice. I already had a bunch in the chest, so I didn't need to worry about that. I don't remember how much regular ice I had, but I'm pretty sure I had a lot of packed ice. I don't know if packed ice turns into source water though when you break it. There we go. We will have plenty of ice from this. Cool. So we're just going to pick up all the items that are floating around. That means you too, Pikachu. Let's just turn this back into source water real fast. Oh, hold on, maybe I can. Huzzah! There we go. Alright, so let's pick up all the items around here. And then since nighttime approaches, we'll sleep, hop back on the horse, and move on out. Whoop, I missed a lot of this. Well, this was a relatively fast trip. I didn't need all too much. So once we get home with all this ice, we'll fill in the areas that we need to. Alright, we'll wait around just a little bit as the sun goes down and the moon rises. Except we can't really see it over the tree line, so we'll just try sleeping now. Well, that was a short trip. I shall mark my territory in the way that humans do and not the way animals do. And we're off. There's a lot of horses over here. They're all over the place. Oh, you know what? I like third person more. Whoop. Let's try to safely navigate this area. Although I did learn what happens if you fall down into a ravine. Thankfully, this is a good horse. Nice and durable. It can take some fall damage. Now I just need to get back to where I was. I wonder if pretty soon here might be time to start heading out from my outpost. I probably should have brought another stack of cooked bacon. I only brought 1 plus 10. I didn't think I'd be eating so much bacon while I was over here. Part of that, though, is I just ate a lot while I was in the nether today. Oops. If I really wanted, though, I could go searching for pigs. Resupply on cooked bacon. Even though I know I have lots of cooked bacon at home. You know, I never did explore this village, and I think part of it is this village was in a difficult area to work with. I had a lot of chunk generation issues that I had to deal with, part of which is why that's why we're over here, not in my original plan. Because it doesn't like generating new chunks right next to old chunks after 50,000 on the z-axis, unless it's only certain areas of the world that don't like generating new chunks next to old chunks. I don't know what the dealio is, but I'm pretty sure this is not going to be an issue once we hit 1.18. Well, we're not going to see 1.18 on this world for a long time, as I currently have planned. So we shall see. Just going to take it nice and slow and try not to just fall. I'm pretty sure the terrain we're currently in is still 13W36A. No, not 13W36A. We passed that a long time ago. 21W13A. All these numbers add up. And hazoop. Cross that river. So those are that is the shattered savanna that we were looking at earlier. Nope. Those are a lot of steep sandy cliffs there. Well, if this is the area we were looking at, then that means it shouldn't be too much farther until we see the outpost. Oops, sorry, horse. I feel like if I was on Bedrock, I would be having server issues. Oh, is that not the one I was looking at? Oh, yeah, it is, because I see one of my pillars. So we're not too far from old terrain. Jump. There we go. Can we do 3 jump? Aha, we can do 3 blocks. You know what? I'm starting to feel like I should make a bounty board over here because the amount of things I need to make is starting to add up. I need horse stables. I need the bubble columns. I need the better nether portal. Starting to add up, I say. Oh, what was I saying earlier about pigs? You know, I should probably be smart and hold on to at least 2 of them. Here's what we're going to do real fast. Let me grab these carrots. Of course, I'm going to have to start a carrot farm. Alright, come on, pigs. I just need 2 of you. Nah, I should be smart. Have 3. Alright, I don't know where to put them, so we're going to leave them inside for now. Surely they'll be fine, right? You know how to pathfind through doors, yes? No? You don't know how to pathfind through doors? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, here, we'll do it like this. There we go. Let me just pick that up real fast. Alright, so we've got 2 in here. And there's our 3rd. Alright, cool. So let me just do this real fast. Boop. Oh, no, not that way. Ah, come on, buddy. Please don't do that. You know what? Hold on. There we go. Alright, so we have our 3 pigs in here. That way in case something bad happens. So now, let's get some cooked bacon. So I have my 3 pigs. They're safe for the farm. So if I head over here, let me take that out. I don't want to accidentally lose it. I only have 2 of these, and it's not very common to get more. It's so nice. I was talking about horses. Horses were delivered. I was talking about bacon. Bacon was delivered. Yeah, 41. This is great. I already doubled the amount of bacon I had to begin with. This is not sustainable, though, which is why we're going to get the pig farm going. 42. That'll last me a while. Cool. Hopefully that'll last the rest of my 1.17 time over here at the outpost. As long as these pigs stay in here, we'll be fine. Alright, first things first. So it looks like the farm's going to be next, but what we're going to work on now is getting the tunnels going. I need to figure out where exactly I want to put the vertical areas. I don't particularly know. So I'll grab, where do I put them? The magma block and the soul sand. Well, the question is, do I want to fill the tunnels with anything? I don't think I want to use the brick, because that's 4 stacks. No, that'd be much more than that. I'll probably start out with just regular cobblestone. Alright, now stay in there, piggies. Howdy, howdy to you as well. Welcome back. So if I want this to just sort of be anywhere, maybe I should start at the bottom. Which corner is not good? Because if we're gonna have 2 of these, maybe what I'll do is, I don't know. So we're gonna look at the north side and the east side. Let me just write that down real fast. So I can do some work on the north and the east side because the south and the west are not very good. So we'll see how it's looking as we go down here. All right, so the east side's looking better currently. I think the east side is going to win, other than through here, but that'll be fine because that's a big area. All right, I think now I have it. The east side is going to win because the north side I have this tunnel. So here's kind of what I'm envisioning. We're going to have this here, and then I'll go forward because if this is the wall, I want one block separator, one block for another wall, which means we're going to have the two columns right here. Ah, that one's bedrock. Can I slide it one more over? Maybe that's what I'll do instead. That way both of these can be at ground level. Alright, so here's what we're doing. We're going to put that there and that there. So we're looking at, let me write down these coordinates. So 3608, 5313, and then this one's 5316. And I made a typo on the first one. Alright, so these are the two errors where I'll be putting the columns. So then now what I'll do is I'll just dig straight down. I know you're not supposed to do that in Minecraft, but that's okay. This should not take too long. Have you seen the rain? Oh, the official MO account posted on Twitter. It wasn't yes, it was the official MO account, but I saw the statement afterward saying that the account was hacked, and I need to put down torches. I didn't put torches on the wall. Oops. I only have 4 left. I don't remember all that it said, but yeah, I do remember seeing a picture that showed several tweets from it. Well, maybe we're done with the torches. I'm looking around in case I missed one last one somewhere. Oh, nighttime already. Here, I should probably put this down, reset the weather timer. For a second, I didn't see the pigs and thought, are they gone already? They should be fine. Boop. Alright, so what I'm gonna have to do is dig all the way down, and preferably all the way back up. So what we'll do, we're looking at 3608. 313 is this one, and then 316 is this one. Alright, let's go. That's Silk Touch. It's not what I wanted. Because I kind of want to replace these entirely with stone in the walls. Or sorry, entirely with cobblestone. I can put that away now. I marked the spot. Oh wait, hold on. Which column did I start out with? I should probably be using the one that goes up. Because I could go down pretty fast, but I can't go up fast. Hmm. I did the wrong one. I wanted the soul sand. It'd be better to do soul sand first. I wonder. Let me just look at that real fast. I don't know if the higher field of view had any effect on game performance. Perhaps not. Well, either way, let me then... I guess I'll leave that like that. So let me put down, the cobblestone there, because that'll be the starting point. But yeah, if I work on the soul sand one first and I get that one going, then it'll be faster. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll take the column up, and then I'll be able to dig down. But first I want to get the walls in place because it's going to take much longer trying to dig up the walls after I already have the water in place. So we're just going to take care of this before I fill it up. At least we'll also have our building materials for tomorrow. Alright, so we start, with that one completed, we start here. That'll be nice to pick up that copper. I don't know what else I'll use it for, but at least I'll have it. We should be getting close here, and then this one will be all done. Then it'll be, there we go. We'll be on to the next tunnels. Let me just dig these up real fast. I just got an idea. Why don't I build up like this? Because if I have to fill these up in their entirety anyway, maybe I should have done this to begin with. I still have a lot of cobblestone, right? Well, I have enough. At least once I get back up to the stone layer, I'll be collecting cobblestone. I just need to get out of the Grimstone first. Your life is forever changed. Howdy, welcome back. What sort of event has caused your life to forever change? I hope I'm picking up all the blocks that are falling down. Wonder if I should do this. It was an arrow. I really thought I saw myself take damage. And I thought, I can't take fall damage. Where did that come from? I looked, I opened my inventory. I didn't see any arrows sticking out, so I figured maybe I'm just seeing things. But no, when I saw this arrow, I knew it. There was a skelly bum that got me while I was digging that tunnel. Or digging that one column. I'm not crazy. Not yet, at least. It'll probably be time to clean up my inventory after this. I haven't even put any of the ice in, but now I'm starting to collect the cobbled grimstone and iron and stuff. I almost wonder if what I should do is, instead of just digging straight down, if I should dig down and place the blocks. Decisions as I try to micro optimize this. Maybe I'll just hold on to the ice until later. Put it back in the chest. I guess put it in the chest since it was never there to begin with. Oopsies. Boop. What is titanium? I changed netherite because it's based on a mod idea. I need an FAQ. I just need an FAQ because people keep asking the same questions. Titanium is an element. I had a titanium project back in, I think it was middle school, maybe 8th grade, where I did a little research project on titanium. I still have it. It's not that far from here. The project was a real basic poster. I only dig 5 blocks at a time. Oh, I see an error in my plan. I'll put redstone since I don't have torches. Is it raining? It is raining. Because that's not... Oh, no, that's a cloud. Just kidding. It's not raining. I'd make a terrible weatherman. Meteorologist. I guess the weatherman is the person who is in front of the green screen, while the meteorologist is the person who does the actual tracking. Is the pig still in here? Yes, they are. Alright, pigs, keep doing what you're doing. Alright, so the different stone types now go in here. Along with all this cobbled grimstone I'm going to keep picking up. Alright, I think this is the part where I want my torches. So we're just going to toss that ice for now. We're going to pick up a lot more cobblestone because I'm going to need this for all the blocks I end up replacing. It's only applied when you have the most XP and not within just top 3. I don't know. I don't know how the system works. Alright, well, either way, let me grab all those sticks and all that coal. And then feel better. And now we'll catch some Z's, reset the weather timer, and then we'll go back digging. Before, you weren't getting XP, because I remember looking at the chart and it wasn't there. I don't know who Kirshar is. If it's some internet famous person, I don't keep up with internet famous people. I don't keep up with real world famous people either. Alright, so I'm thinking, how do I want to do this? Oh, someone good with redstone. I've probably heard the name before then. Yeah, I'm thinking what I'll just do is, I'll just dig these straight down and then just fill it back up, because that feels faster than switching back and forth between looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down. And boop. There's one tunnel. Here's another tunnel. Maybe I should have done this earlier. I didn't realize how much of the cobbled grimstone I'd be picking up. Too late, because I already dug out the tunnels. Alright, well, back up. Now this feels so much faster. Could just be a psychology thing. It's definitely consistent. So with the last half hour of today, I'll probably be able to get these finished. And then I'll for sure need to start working on the farm afterward. Especially since I took out all the pigs. I don't know what I'll do with the farm since I'm determined to continue to eat cooked bacon. But we shall see, we shall see. I probably should have checked just how high up this goes anyway. I don't know what the surface level is. I kind of estimated 90. Might have been too high. Very well could have been closer to 80. So that's the gravel I think it is. Yep, alright, so where are we? We're at 93. I guess I did estimate close enough. Because I was estimating around 30 blocks above sea level. So now what we're going to do, we're going to build that up real fast. Like I can even do there. Alright, down we go. I wonder if I can sort of just hang off the edge, see how far down I have to go. I can do a third person until I see dirt. I guess that doesn't work very well. Sad times, sad times. Maybe if I did something little, there we go. As we do a little bit more. Hello! That was a sneak attack. That green bean came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Under normal circumstances, that probably would have been a death sentence. These are not normal circumstances. Hopefully I didn't lose any of my Grimstone bricks. Almost said Blackstone, but it's not Blackstone. Maybe that's why they changed the name, because Grimstone and Blackstone are too familiar. Too similar name. Yeah, I don't know where exactly he came from, what sort of pit he crawled out of. But we're gonna put down some torches real fast in hopes of that not happening again. Oh, we have an unwanted guest down here. I guess I'm the unwanted guest. I'm the one encroaching on their area. Oh well. Alright, now where were we? There was minor block damage to this area. What I could probably do if I wanted, I'll use Soak Touch real fast. Oh wait, that needs to be fixed as well. If I want to fix the area, I'll need about 9 blocks of this. Alright, let's go back here. I'll fix it on the way up. For that last side, I'll need to do something at the bottom, or just remember which side exactly needed to be corrected. So I don't fix that. What I fix is... Oh no, I was one block short. Oops. Oh wait, hold on. If I'm gonna dig this up, I can just pull it from there. There we go. Have I ever seen Wave Tech? Is Wave Tech a techno band? I guess the answer to the question, no. A group of very skilled redstone engineers. I don't know if we were still talking about music or redstone. The name does not sound familiar. And how am I doing on cobblestone? This is my last stack, which means I don't think I'm going to complete the next one, because I need about a stack for each of the sides to make sure that I have enough. And since I only have half a stack right now, I'll need at least one more. I guess if I'm also going to take care of the other sides, then here I'll grab another 4. Toss all that. Not that. Alrighty. How we looking? It's not time yet, so we keep working. We're going to heal up, though. Spend that saturation. Alright, up we go. By the time I'm back on the surface again, it'll be time to... whatchamacalled. Once I'm back on the surface, it'll be time to grab the goods. But you know what I could do? Since some of these tubes are exposed to the nearby tunnels, I can put glass instead of cobblestone. I need to make sure that I need to make sure that each of these walls are fully solid. That way the water doesn't flow out. And to prevent unwanted things from slipping in, even though there are probably going to be dolphins. If this happens as I intend, we're going to end up with dolphins in here. Oops. But yeah, what I can do is like put glass on the sides. Alright, either way, what I'm going to do real fast here, just going to dig this up real fast. And I guess go from there. And I think I'm starting to see the darkness fall. We'll sleep before we work on the next set. I'm also planning on grabbing glass, though. Do I still have glass? I'm trying to remember. What did I last spend it on? I think I last spent the glass when I was installing Linux. Oops. No, it's definitely getting dark. I don't see the light, I see the dark. Outer buzz, is that important? Nope. Maybe I'll take a quick look at the area, but I'm pretty sure I placed down enough torches. Maybe we'll put down a few more. This darkness just feels a little bit too close. Ideally, the entire plateau up here is lit up. Oh, you know what? Here, if I stop it here and not do that lower section, I bet I can light up the entirety of the plateau. As long as the darkness gets pushed back, that's the important part. And when 1.18 rolls around, this light is going to be even more effective. I wonder if there are going to be people showing up right at the end of part 4 who are expecting to see 1.18 soon, and then it just not happening for years. And there's my horse hole that I forgot about. Little by little, though, I don't want to go home until I'm satisfied with the outpost, and it still has more work to do. No, I'm talking about, I guess that's true. I was thinking people showing up at the end of part 4 here while I'm in 1.17, expecting to see 1.18 soon. And I say nope. Alright. Now I feel better. I don't know what to put up here, but now it's nice and bright. Alright, put away everything that keeps clogging up my inventory. Alright, let's reset the weather timer. And whoop. Bring that into a stack. Oh yeah, glass. I wanted to work on that now. I feel like only a stack should be enough. There's not going to be too much of the pipe I'm going to replace. Thinking how exactly I want to get down there. Because what I could do is I could just... Oh, that's already covered back there, and so is that one. I don't even know where it's supposed to be. Perhaps I should have put down the stuff first. This is an area, though. This is for sure an area. So we're going to grab all of this real fast. And boop. That'll be dug up, replaced with even more. Let's see if there's anything around here. I don't think so. Unless it does loop around. Just a little bit. Peekaboo, I see you. Pretty sure there's gonna need to be another one next to it. I think that'll end up being there. Oh, is that all water down there? Yep, alright, cool. So I don't have to worry about anything crawling out. Alright, now where did I come from? Is glow lichen spread? Or was that always like that? Alright, so while we're down here, we're gonna dig this up because this is where I'm gonna be putting the glass. And in fact, I'll probably also place those 2 blocks. Or not the glass, I'm gonna have signs here. I'll be putting the signs to keep that. Man, you could just see, I look up we get right around 50 FPS. And over here it drops to 40. And then I look down, and we go all the way back to 200. And we look out, still also around 200. So when you're not looking at anything, it's all good, because most of the terrain is hidden. But then when you look up, and you see many, many vertical blocks, frame rate just tanks. Oh well. This is the tunnel I was just in, I believe. I already filled that one in as well. Let's see, is there anything here? I don't think so. Double checking. I like my verification. Anything in here? Oh wait, it's all the same, it just leads up. Nope. And I don't think this loops around. This does not seem to be meeting up properly. Alrighty, close to the surface. I guess there really was only those 2 or 3 areas. Because I'm pretty sure this doesn't go back. Oh, there's the water that leads down below. It'd be nice if I did some with these tunnels. We shall see. I guess I really don't have much else planned, or I should say much else to finish up at home other than... I guess that's that. There's no other project I'm actively working on that hasn't already been put on hold other than Zelenako and the endless shelves, it feels like. At least the shelves are done, I just need everything for the chests. Alright, so what we'll do, start working on all of this then. So this time I'll be on the lookout. If I happen to run into any caves, I'll put down the glass now that I have it on me. I came prepared. And peekaboo. So yeah, I'll need to put glass here. In fact, I'll probably also swap that block out. Alright, one thing at a time. I still have to work in the vertical space only. So like, here's one. I don't know where this one connects, but apparently I missed all of this. Because all of this needs to be glass. So this is why I felt like there was more than what I was seeing. So I guess this one sort of loops around from somewhere that I didn't quickly see. Interesting. Boop. Alright, I guess I'll just start pillaring it up. I might have to kind of guess what the glass is going to look like from the outside, though. Alright, so that's filled in. Then I go one more, I think. At least spending all this glass is saving me some cobblestone. I believe that to be a positive. I think they might start cooking up more, since if I'm already at 26, I'd feel better if I had additional. Turns out I needed more than I thought. That happens sometimes. And I'm also kind of glad I grabbed all the extra cobblestone. Because if I only worked with what I had here, I would not make it all the way. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on sand? You should totally send a thunderstorm this way, because I would appreciate it. Maybe one day, perhaps, you'll wake up with the power to control the weather. Alright, how much dirt do I have? I'm starting to wonder if I should put the dirt someplace else as well. Alright, either way, we should be good to do at least one more pillar. Sun's going down. We'll be able to do one more pillar, and that will for sure give us enough glass to finish that. We'll grab some after we head out. But first things first, we'll reset the weather timer. Boop. Nope. Boop. Nope. Where's the horizon? How is that not there? This is what happens when you're noticeably above sea level. It's easier to tell when you're below sea level, but I don't get that luxury. Here, we're gonna grab one dirt and not one of the many dirts. I wasn't supposed to pick up those seeds. Oh, we're gonna pick up one of the dirts from outside as opposed to one of the many dirt that I have in my chest that I was just talking about. So yeah, we only have about 6 minutes, which means that'll be enough time to finish this one column. Put all that away. I'll need to make sure when I'm at the bottom to dig up the 2 blocks that aren't supposed to be there. Oop. I realize that's a torch. That's gonna have to move. Oh, no way, there's stuff on this backside as well. Oh, that's where it's all connected. Interesting. I better understand now. Yeah, there ended up being a lot more of these caves that intersect with this area. But all of it will be taken care of. Alright, so the block I'm looking for were these two. Aha, I remembered. Alright, cool. Yes, that means since I'm not going to have enough time to work on these columns today, tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll finish up. Oop. This is where the glass belongs. Oh, hold up one more. There we go. That's how I measure all the way up until the top of every block's nearby. Thunder is most often loud, unless it's far away. That's how thunder works. I should say that's how lightning works, and thunder is the byproduct. Perhaps result instead. A little late for that, Paul. We've already hit 3 minutes. Unless you sent that 2 minutes ago. Or perhaps you were behind. Alright, nom 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 nom. We're gonna eat up. And then we have time for one more. I only have 12 glasses, so let's pick up more of this. Oh, that's nice. It's all done. If you're expecting the power fail, I hope you have all your stuff charged. Nope. Now's the time to charge the stuff before the power goes out. If not, hope you'll figure out something to do. I don't know what you do when the power goes out. Depending on the time of day, or I should say if it's late enough at night, I just go to bed. But it's still the middle of the day. This is too early to go to bed. It's only at 40%. That's a start. Phone's gonna die. I could hear that in the accent. Alright, last column. Once we make it to the surface, that'll be it. So I guess it leaves less work for tomorrow. Oop. Oh, wait. Boop. The one little piece. The one piece is real. Oh man, 63. 63 is the worst number. Hopefully we're going to end off with an even number after this next section. I have some doubts though. Yeah, if y'all have any final thoughts, start saying them now. Because we'll be back again, most likely tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a regular Thursday, where we'll be in release candidate 1 for 1.17. And then we'll continue working on all the different things we have going on here at the outpost. Hopefully the farm, because I need to do the farm next. Once I get these columns finished. Once I get these columns finished, I gotta get the farm going. And so, once we make it to the top, that'll be it. And yep, that's all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.